G'day trendsetters, Mark Battenman in Australia. It's day 45 of the 60-day video momentum challenge, and we've got a doozy of a topic to talk about today. The topic reads, if joy and happiness were the national currency, what kind of work would make you wealthy? And I had to think about this, and I'm still thinking about it. I just decided to push play and go live, if you like, and start talking. I read this question in two ways. The way that I see the world, this question can be read as we have a currency at the moment, and that's called money or cash, gold, the gold currency, whatever you like to think of that as. And this question asks whether or not, at one level, the currency were in fact to be changed from cash to joy and happiness. I'll talk about that first, then I'll talk about the second aspect. So for me, I think the answer really is very straightforward. One of the things that's always pushed my buttons, that gives me absolute joy and happiness, is when there is a song that I'm listening to, that I am captivated with, that moves me to stop and listen, hum and sing, want to hear that sound again, because I either like the lyrics or the tune or the combination of both, or the sound of that saxophone, or the sound of that harmony, or the combination of all of those wonderful electric guitars and bass guitars and somebody singing together, that moves me so much that I have so much joy and happiness. My answer to the face value question of what would make you wealthy, I believe what would make me wealthy is if I were to be a singer-songwriter and deliver content to people that made them feel that very same joy and that very same happiness that I described. The second one, which came to me almost right away, was, am I reading this question properly? The question almost assumes that we only have one currency as humans, and that currency is money. I might argue that that's not a real thing, that money's not a real thing, and while we buy and sell things with it, that money's a created thing, and there is another currency. And I'll tell you what that is in a minute. If you're guessing, maybe you write down what you think it is before I get to it in the comments below. What do you think another more real currency might be? Where I went to was that when I work, I do the work that I do, all of the things that I do, for my family, for those that I love. And I do that work, generally speaking, with love. If I make a meal, if I prepare a meal, then I'm thinking about who I'm making that meal for. And I'm thinking about what it is that those people like. I care about it, and I'm investing in myself to prepare a meal for them, for those that I love. And I'm absolutely certain that the food tastes better when Linda makes me a meal, because it's been made with that energy and that love inside it. In fact, I remember one time when I was chastised by Linda, and I made her a cup of tea, and I was grumpy for some peculiar reason, mere male thing, and I gave her the cup of tea and she wouldn't drink it. And I said, well, I made you the cup of tea, why aren't you drinking it? She said, I'm not drinking that. It'll only taste bitter. And I said, why is that? And he said, because you're grumpy. It's not being made the right way. And that struck me really strongly at the time. And there's been other examples over time, I can assure you. But I actually do believe that. I think that work manifests that love energy, that currency, that love currency, which I believe in the core of us as human beings, we seek far more strongly than anything else, far more strongly than money. That's Battenman, 4 day 45 here in Australia. See you tomorrow, trendsetters.